This is a story about my crazy life. So, this happened like about last year or so during school. It was in French class. I was drawing. I had some free time, and one of my friends, he was leaning over me, and I did not notice it. When I least expected it, he shouted, "Hi, Ryan!" And I just like launched him halfway across the classroom, and and everyone was just like laughing. It was hilarious. And my French teacher, Mr. Duggan, walks up to him and goes, "Are you okay? Are you having a spasm?" And my friend's just replying, "No." And well, let's just say he learned a lesson about that. And this happened like a few months ago. It was just another time during school, during social studies. Me and a friend just finished social studies, so we were just talking and talking. A while ago, a few seconds later, he just took out a pudding cup. I thought he was gonna eat it when I least expected it. He just shouted, "Pudding cup!" and threw it right at me. It was hilarious because I wasn't even expecting it. I just couldn't help but laugh. And this is just something that happened not too long ago, not in the distant past. Just sometime after Christmas. Me and my mom and dad were going to see Gulliver's Travels, that new Jack Black movie. And but first we were going to get some supper at Pizza Delights, my favorite pizza place. So anyway, we were just waiting for a light to turn on, and I heard my dad say "Suburban." I was just wondering what on earth he was talking about, so I was just like, what? So I just look at him and go, "What?" He points at the vehicle in front of us. Right over there, it says Suburban. And I knew that was not how you pronounce it, so I'm just like, "Dad, that's pronounced Suburban." And we were just arguing how it was pronounced. It was just like, "Suburban, suburban, 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 suburban." And well, yeah, and it's just like I wouldn't let it go. So I'm just it was just funny. And I forget when this happened, but I was talking on the phone with my friend Jesse, and well, he's kind of a crazy person, if you know what I mean. We both get along very well. So we're just talking on the phone, being random, and just I just got really bored. And whenever I get really bored, I just ask random "what would you do" questions. So I just asked him, "What would you do if you were an egg that was still inside a chicken?" And he just replied, "I'd get laid." And we were just laughing so hard because that was just the perfect response. And that was hilarious. And this is something that also happened while I was working on the Lead Studios website. My friend was over at my house. I forgot what he was doing. Oh yeah, he was on his laptop. He brought his laptop over. So anyway, I was just working on the Lead Studios website, and I was just oh yeah, I just decided I got really bored. I just didn't know what to do, so I just looked and pointed at him. I just went, "I know what you did last summer," but right at the summer part, at the sum, I just got distracted. I got got interrupted by him making a really strange noise of it was really hilarious. Let's see, well, that just proved, well, after the suburban thing, I just took a good look at my life and decided that it was just basically a sitcom. Oh yeah, here's something else that happened. Me and my friend, I was at school. Me and my friend Jonathan were, by the way, who was also the guy who threw the pudding cup at me. Not the guy that I flung halfway across the French room. That was Wilson. Well, a guy named Wilson. I call him Wilson. That's his last name. Anyway, me and Jonathan were just sitting next to each other in math class. We got our math tests back. It was for mental math, which I was like, I'm not a big fan of. Anyway, so, he just went, hey, it was, marked out of 30 because it had, like, 30 questions. He goes, hey, I thought this was marked out of 20. I'm just go, yeah, Jonathan. A quiz with 30 questions is gonna be marked out of 20. And he's just like, shut up. It's, like, funny, and it's just, well, that just proves that my life is like a sitcom. And all my friends are crazy people. Although I don't really, like, mind that. I'm a crazy person myself. I fit in with the crazy people. Really, I fit in with the crazy people.